Mostly everyone that owns pets wants them to come from loving and safe environments. However, it's easy to breed a lot of dogs very fast with a puppy mill. Puppy mills have always had a bad rep, seeing as the way they treat their animals very poorly, with giving them no food, no water, having them starve, and having them live in unhygienic spaces with other dogs that are poor kept as well. These unhygienic mills have recently been under fire due to the new California law banning their operations with pet stores, which doesn't allow pet stores to sell puppy mill breeded dogs anymore.
Hey guys, I'm Sandra Radar, and today I'm here interviewing Sheldon Miner. I just want to start it off with, how many pets do you own?
I have 3 dogs, 2 pit bulls, and a pit bull corgi mix.
Right? Did you buy or rescue them?
I'm not sure about my other 2 dogs. I think we might have rescued them, but I was also young. But I know we rescued my youngest dog, Duke. We fostered him, and then we ended up adopting him.
Okay. How do you feel about the new law placed in California that started January 2019 on pet stores not being able to sell dogs or animals from puppy mills?
I didn't know about that law, but that sounds good.
Yeah, it really is. And do you have what's your experience on adopting dogs? Well, Duke.
Yeah, so it failed because we went in with the intention of adopting him, or with fostering him,
okay.
and finding a home. But it was a good experience. We went through Simi Valley Missing Pets, and
is it an organization just for?
Yeah,
Simi?
so it's a nonprofit organization in Simi Valley, and so they help people get their pets back, and they will find families to foster dogs and adopt dogs. My mom found our dog Duke on Facebook, a picture of him, and she thought he was really cute. He was going to be put down that day, so she and my stepdad went to go save him, and we've had him since.
Now he's a happy
guy.
Happy boy. Well, that's great. Thank you for your time, Sheldon.
Of course.
You're welcome. Today I'm here with Hannah and Chencho, one of her many animals she owns. So yeah, how many pets do you own, Hannah?
I currently own 5 dogs and 2 horses.
Wow. Okay. Did you buy or rescue these animals?
I have never bought any animal. All of my animals have been rescues, and of varying degrees.
Okay. Do you want to share some stories of?
Well, one of my rescues, Delilah, she just wound up following my brother home. She was, we believe, turned out by someone who was moving away or who couldn't care for her anymore. But she came very well trained. She was well fed, totally healthy. Chencho was a more traumatic rescue. He was abandoned in a baseball park. So he was left with no food, and little kids would come up, pick him up, and they'd shake him. So because he didn't have anything to eat, after we got him when he was about a year old, he wound up losing all but 6 of his teeth. And he was always very skittish. But he's come a long way. We've had him about 4 years now. So he turns 5 in about July.
Wow. You've had him since he was a puppy?
Yeah, so he was abused as a puppy, and then we got him.
Okay. So how do you feel about the new law about how pet stores cannot sell animals from puppy mills anymore?
I think it's beneficial in that these animals are protected from puppy mill situations, but the downside to this law is it does prevent reputable breeders who do care about their animals and take good care of them from being able to sell their animals through pet stores. So they're stuck using outside resources such as online stores or their own advertisement to sell their dogs.
Yeah, that's true. How has your experience fostering animals, how has it been?
It depends on the animal. I've had some that are very easy to rehome, and then others like Chencho wind up just staying with me because they're unable to be rehomed. So that's how I ended up with 5. We used to just have 2, but then we came across some other rescue cases that weren't able to be rehomed due to medical reasons, or if their personality just wasn't conducive to going to a new home. but I've always had pleasant experiences.
Yeah.
The animals have always been very sweet once they're given the chance to be.
Mm-hmm. What's like the longest you've fostered? Or like how long have you been fostering?
I've been fostering animals myself for about 4 years now. So that's something I tried to have the animals move relatively quickly because you don't want them to become too attached to their foster home, because then that makes them harder to rehome. But they've all been really pleasant animals, and they've always been relatively easy to rehome.
Alright, that's good. Well, thank you, Hannah, for
Anytime.
being here. Chencho, for being here.
He's come through a lot. He's a good boy.
Hopefully, other states will see this law as beneficial to help shut down all the puppy mills and have rescue dogs sold in pet stores and just help them find a loving and safe environment.